Oh, I didn't know I put Monday. Oh man. Okay. Okay, good morning. Okay, so I didn't know that I was supposed to start Monday. So it's just the top of the line of the morning. Good morning. So we're gonna get some started. So we got a lot to discuss. Let's get started. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I didn't even just listen. I wasn't even trying to go live like that. But anybody jump in, they jump in. Good morning, good morning. Let's get started. I can put in the words how I feel. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody don't love me quite like you can. Even deny it every time I try. When I look in my eyes, you know I'm lying. All right, y'all. I was trying to go live last night, but the editing and the stuff going on. And then I was trying to upload the situation with Ayana, right? So Brianna went live a couple of days ago, okay? And this was a key, honey. She went live. I guess a lot of people was asking her things. Now, she went live and everybody was like, the skin is glowing, don't pay attention to the people, and all this and that. And then she was just doing a block tour, just blocking, blocking, blocking. And then her sound went out after she was talking complete junk. So she decided to respond to Ayana. Now, Ayana and her were friends. This is Ayana. Now, this is who used to be formerly Mrs. Latrice for some people that don't know. And I thought I had a picture of Ayana. I must didn't put her in here. But y'all seen Ayana. She on the thumbnail. Now, I am going to play what her response was to Ayana. And then I'll be back with more commentary.
Yep, Aaron is blocked. Coming up European with church music. That's the devil, y'all. That's the devil. Who else needs to go?
She didn't answer nobody, y'all. She was on everybody was answering questions by her stomach. She was ignored on the block tour, but we're going to continue. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit because some music in the background.
Anybody else want to come out and play? In 2 years, don't bring up no past, nothing. It's been 2 years. I'm not addressing no friendships. I'm not addressing no relationships. Life is good over here. If you can't move on, ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm moving on. I ain't got time to address no lies on me. God know I'm a good person. I got so many people stuck on me for 2 years. If I was a horrible person, baby, they'll be done moved on. Don't even want to think about me no more.
Shout out to
That's how
E
you
Harmony
know
because I was
your
watching it
aura is
and I
amazing. That's how you know
forgot to
your
get all
spirit is
these other
amazing. That's
cards.
how you know you're a
Goodness.
great, amazing person. You are. I'm going to hit the streets running. I don't ever want to see that person again. I don't ever want to mention that person's name again. I don't even want to utter their name for a reason. And sometimes when the bank closed, people remove themselves too. I'm not paying for friendships. I'm not paying to take care of people. I'm not paying for relationships. It's a new day. It's a new day, y'all. Don't come on here with this drama. It's too early in the morning. It's 7:39. Josh! 7:39. You can want to know what you want to know all you want, baby. I'm over here working, living life. God is guiding. God continue to bless me. If I was a horrible person, I would be going through hell. Can you give me that 3X blue jean jacket on my bed? The glow is still on me. The aura is still amazing. God is still amazing. God is still doing his big one in my life. I ain't got time to dress no negativity, baby. Life is too good for me. What? Mm-mm. No, no, no. Y'all ain't getting that energy out of me. I need to call Ayana, fix my life at this point. It's giving. Let it go.
Child, she funny. Listen, just we're gonna send our prayers to this young lady. She been stressing out trying to get that man back and all the tea coming out on her with her former best friend Ayana. This woman is in the hospital stressed out with her child. So we're gonna send our prayers to her. Um Karma's kicking her butt, pregnant or not. And that's what people gotta understand. You can be pregnant. You don't have to be with child. But whenever in your vulnerable state, you're, you know, sure, you won't apologize for that you did what you done gave out is coming back to you. Okay? It might look good for you now, but baby, it ain't gonna always look good. It's not gonna always be good. So while she's sitting here going through it, now she in the hospital, saying she in the hospital. And I find it mighty funny that she don't want nothing to do with LaTruth anymore. But, she got Mrs. LaTruth still on her Snapchat. If you moved on, you need to change it. It should be expecting mother of two. Expecting mother of two. She felt like she brought a new body and brought a new face, well, she ain't buy a face, but she's upgrading her, enhancing her looks, that she has pretty girl privilege. And like I told y'all, she's very male centered. She is run over there sick because that man ain't paying attention to her and them children. And it's very, very sad to me. I just hope she get it together because you have two children forming in your belly. The more you stressed out, the more you can have them children not gain weight. Then what are you gonna do? He should not be your main focus. And a lot of people got mad at me because I say she's male centered. She is male centered. She just said she happy in love and that man ain't even there. That man is not there. That man ain't coming back. He not coming back. You just co-parent, going about your business, move on with your life. He's not coming back, baby. You gotta let it go. You need them children to come out healthy and strong. You don't need postpartum after your pregnancy. Baby, he not coming back. You could call your son similar name to him to try to make it seem like that man is there, but that man ain't there. He's not coming back. He not coming back. He not. He just not coming back. And that's something that people gotta understand. They gotta stop throwing this man off at this young lady. He's not coming back. He said no. So you need to focus on that and move on. Now, I want to talk about this next topic. Okay, we gonna put her back down. Now, they just filmed, speaking of not coming back, but they still getting the tea. I don't understand. Now, if you guys remember, I covered baddies. And the Three Stooges, Mariah, Biggie look like her clothes too big, too small. Anyway, Mariah, Biggie, and Anna, no shade. Now remember, I used to cover this a lot. Well, Saucy was their guest host, which I was kind of finding it weird because Saucy, like, material girl, Saucy, right? I love Saucy. Okay, I just like when he say that. So Anna and Mariah was both, but and Biggie was like, he's a bad host. So Biggie said, laugh out loud, why are you making a topic of your quick moment you had with Zeus? I'm not giving no extra or replacements clout off my name. I'm sorry. Say what you want. You're a big man. I'm getting big money, honey. Next, tagging Saucy. Saucy said, Biggie, please. You ain't want to fight. You wanted to talk and your friends was pissed about it. You not Biggie the program. Fight a hush. We laughed and Anna all night, keep Faith passing out and walking out so she ain't have to fight Mariah. Just get you a nice pack and relax. So I guess Biggie got into a fight. Not only did she, now remember y'all see, I'm not gonna post the pictures here because YouTube ain't finna ban me. But y'all know that Diamond the Body got beat up by Taseki. But what I found weird is that Miss Smiley had things to say. I didn't put her in here, but we gonna keep going. This lady is Smiley. We covered her before. Now Smiley getting tea from the producers, and I feel like Zeus need to cut the producers check because if they sitting here giving out tea that should not be given, why is Smiley getting all this information? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Like I don't understand. Smiley out here giving out information, honey, basically saying that she got word that such and such got beat up and such got beat up, and I thought I had it in my phone for the lineup, but I guess I don't. But Smiley was claiming who got beat up, and she did confirm that Diamond the Body teeth got pulled from the root from the second. Don't ask how she did that. I don't know, but I did hear the tea that when the reunion was coming, that basically they was finna start all this mess, and really they were gunning for Mariah because Mariah said a lot of things, but Diamond the Body didn't want to go, but she came. But we'll see how that play out. If y'all want me to do a reunion on it and you watch the replay, put a 1 or 2 in the chat, doesn't matter, and I do the reunion. Yes, I said 1 or 2, don't matter. Okay, we gonna move on because this tea been popping hot, and I don't know if there's gonna be a wedding. Do you think it's gonna be a wedding September 10th? Do you guys think Jennifer is going to have a wedding? Do you guys think Jennifer is going to have a wedding? I don't think Jennifer's. I think Jennifer contemplating because Jennifer ain't been posting nothing on her social media. I guess the wedding is coming near and dear. I mean, she is a Virgo with it. I think that is her birthday. Anywho, now let me give you the backstory. So you guys know Jennifer is engaged, is soon to be married to this young man right here named Christian. Okay. Now, about his case and what he does for a job has been surfacing. So we've been hearing that we didn't know what Christian did. They basically said Christian was doing what you call it? He was doing. They saying it's fraud, but he was supposed to be helping people do something with God, Lee. What does he do? Something with doubling your money, stocks or whatever. We'll just say that. Something with that, right? So this lady here, her name is Simone Red Wine. She has a YouTube called Girl, Is That Legal? And she's been talking about the situation with Christian, how Christian had his case, Christian was going to jail, when all that stuff after the Carlos King interview. She even interviewed the baby mother, y'all. Yes, she interviewed the baby mother. Jennifer finna be a stepmom. Yes, she is. She's finna be a stepmother. The baby mama says she's on. She's been trying to find him for child support, finding out he's scamming people. He doesn't make that tax bracket. He said the youngest baby, is 1 years old, and her children are on food stamps. Baby, she been digging. So she been keeping us up with the case and everything. Not only that, she has an interview Sunday with Vanessa Ryder from Basketball Wives. She has her receipts of what happened and how they pushed her off the show because she was doing a lot of investigations on Christian. Now, what's funny is she went to the court date. Yes, she went to the court date. And Christian was acting a mess. She tells it all. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. But he got served 30 days for violating probation. Now, the reason why he got served 30 days for violating probation because Christian did not tell nobody that him and Jennifer was going to Italy. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything at all. He didn't tell his probation officer, and it was in the picture. He's been back and forth from L.A., New York, all that stuff. Now, Christian lawyer tried to send Simone a cease and desist, meaning you can't talk. But Simone was like, baby, I'm a lawyer here in Houston, Texas. Like, you can't send me that. So what Simone did was she talked to the victims of the people that he was telling people that, hey, I can get you this money with this stock, this and that. We can do trade. That's what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. It can be trade. I can get you this money, this and that, blah, blah, squaze. And there was one lady that was really heavy into it with him that she lost. Her husband was doing it with her. She owned a coffee shop. She lost some money. He was parading her around. And there was another lady that was on disability. She lost some money. And then there was another victim that she tried to do it to open the money. She lost money. Make a long story short, Christian was out here scamming people. Ain't nobody got their money. He kept playing like he didn't know about their money or whatever. So she sent a letter to the judge saying that she feels like they're doing a wedding special. I didn't know this. She know about it, but she said that she sent a letter to the judge and saying, hey, on behalf of the victims, excuse me, y'all, on behalf of the victims, she said they feel like it's not safe for him to leave to go to his wedding in Paris because of the fact is that basically they feel like he gonna run off with their money. So she went to Atlanta. They had the court date Friday. She went to Atlanta. She got court order to talk for the victims and to film her part and things of that nature. So, baby, she shared this little clip of the judge, saying the ruling. Now, before we get into that, she said Jennifer stood up, was waving and all that tea. And then she said that his lawyer asked for him to get married to Jennifer. And they plan to go, and they were saying that they leave on September 8th to go to the wedding in Paris. And their honeymoon is near the end of September. So the judge was asking this and that. The DA was like, hey, the state, we have some arrangements we want him to do. At first, they didn't want to give it to him. They wanted him to do 30 days because they say he did this before. So I want to let y'all see what she recorded at that courthouse.
If restitution is not paid, please alert the court and we'll put it back on the calendar. Yes, Judge.
Now, okay, y'all, I'm gonna put this in the description box. Was this live in? Y'all could go over there. Girl is this legal or something like that? I'm gonna put her YouTube channel. She got all the tea. She said that the mama gave her. She said the mama, the fake auntie, gave her a nasty little child. They walked him off in handcuffs and said the auntie was very exaggerating. Here's my thing, and a lot of people don't want to hear it when it comes to Jennifer, but I'm finna tell it, and I'm finna tell the truth. I like Jennifer. I watch Jennifer. I've watched her for a while. Jennifer has had a failed marriage. She has a lot of failed relationships. Jennifer is near 50. Jennifer has no children. So, in Jennifer's eyes, this has to work. This has to work. She don't give a damn if he's scamming. She gonna play the victim. We gonna fall for it, get another TV show. This to Jennifer, this has to work. She does not care. He's a scamming. She don't care as long as she can, like she say, she allergic to broke and she want a type of lifestyle. Jennifer feel like this gotta work because Jennifer is going by what society says of her being a woman that she can't be by herself. She wants a marriage again and she wants a child. Yeah. But why would you put yourself through a situation to be with a man who is sitting here serving your first month of marriage after you get married? He's back in DeKalb County Jail, baby, eating bologna sandwiches and chips and drinking water or getting whatever a package. On top of that, whatever he made from this wedding special, he has to pay back child support that he owe and been running from. Why would you, a woman of your caliber who loves rich things and a luxury, lavish life, sit here and accept being with a man who got to do 30 days and then you got to wait 2 weeks, not even a visitation? Hold on, y'all. My bad, I'm getting over the cold. 2 weeks, not even visitation for a honeymoon. Like, and then the rest of them days he's in. So your first month of marriage, majority of the time your husband is at home. Your husband is not out. Most of it is phone call and little conjugal visits you're gonna get. Your husband in jail. Then when he come home, the protect watch the car, they gonna check that. Brian, oh, he brought me a Rolls Royce. Come to find out, allegedly, it's been rented for 6,000 a month. Like, what are you doing, girl? You almost 50 years old. I don't understand it. I'm trying to be like the ladies. Okay, I'm near 40. I want to be like them ladies when I'm in my 40s and 50s. I want to live comfortable and enjoy my life and be at peace and do not have time. I don't got time now. That man should be adding extra hairs over his gray hairs because he want to be out here acting the fool. He should have had his ducks in the water. They had the OG tell me, the problem with people is the men don't got a plan and a woman don't have a plan. But the man supposed to have that plan because he got to leave. How can he leave when he locked up for 30 days? So this would have made a great storyline. And that's all I'm gonna say. It would have made a great storyline, but I mean, I guess VH1 ain't want it that way. I mean, this could have been a great storyline. It could have been a great storyline. And I felt like this could have been like the ratings would have went shot up. Like, I guess they try to protect Jen this season, but the ratings are not bad. I'm gonna give y'all that. But this would have been great tea because everybody was so worried about Jackie, and Jackie's a prostitute in 1985, and who Jackie gave her kitty cat to, and who Jackie married first before Doug, and cheated on Doug. But you didn't want nobody to talk about this. And then when y'all didn't find out, allegedly they say Jackie is half owner with Shawnee. I guess Jackie came part owner to help with the church. I don't know. But I do hope Shawnee husband get that church fixed because that storm messed it up. So we're gonna send a prayer. Now we're gonna go to this hot nerve mess. I'm very, very disappointed in Tamar Epstein Braxton. I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed. First of all, I told y'all that Tamar Epstein Braxton was married to this man. Yes, they've been married since April, March or April of this year. I say the middle of summer, they've been having issues in the marriage, and the marriage ain't even been 6 months. When it hit 6 months, they realized they can get a divorce. So here's the tea. Tamar been married to this man. Remember, Tamar met this man on the show. He did an interview with Carlos King, and he said, "I'm a white man from Louisiana, from New Orleans. I never dated a black woman." And I'm sorry, he dated a black woman. He's never dated a white woman. And Carlos said a lot of people feel like you ponder to black women, and he say, "Well, I do that because I grew up around a black woman. A black woman helped raise me, and my mom was out there." He told his story, okay? And rest in peace to his mother. When Evelyn ran from that man she was with, I knew, and Nivea didn't pick nobody, I knew the matches just weren't equal, right? I felt like Tamar had to make that work because she was the only girl. And I think she really did like JR. But what cracks me is we thought he never mentioned they were married, and she didn't either. Now, shout out to Michelle Brown from ATLN. Because when I was in her chat and she talked about, I said, you know what, that makes sense. They are married because who would buy a man a diamond iced out Rolex during his birthday before they go to Turks and Caicos? And he just sat here with Tommy clapping booty cheeks. And I said, no, I don't think so. And then I started thinking and pondering on the history. I say, hold up. They had to be married because certain things were said and it was very hush hush quiet. So it said that JR is a lawyer. We all know. JR hid their marriage in Fulton County records because he didn't want no one to know. Number one, that's a red flag. If you gotta hide your marriage to me for you to go cheat, that's a problem. And then the girl that he claimed to have cheated on Tamar with say she called her this woman, they called her by name and said they never had nothing. But baby, you got a little too much information going on. You his he probably I feel like JR was trash to that girl. That was a young girl he had to pay for. Allegedly. But Tamar decided to have something to say. And I'm glad she did because he was out here saying she did so much bad to him and did so much bad. But JR, you out here cheating and you're a lawyer. Like, you know, my mama always told me you never trust two men to marry. Cops and lawyers, especially lawyers. You never trust to marry a lawyer. And this is why. So Tamar went, blasted the girl. All that happened. JR came out, rebutted everything. The girl came out. Tamar ain't say nothing. So this is what she had to say because this is very, very interesting. Now, I might be a little playback because of my recording. I was trying to get this out the way, get this all set. Kevin been acting crazy, but here we go.
Whole booty sandwich. Y'all, I'm not trying to make this a big deal. I swear, it's not about y'all. It's $1,000. It's not. You know,
take her
make or break. It's the point. The point is that you wanted me to sit back and let you not only use my card. Let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me just keep it gangster. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? Wop, relationship. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the Mohicans. You are not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not like, oh, I am addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too. And so the truth is, I was waiting for you to come around like a wife, because all I know how to be is a wife. I was married to Vince, and that didn't work out. And I got with D, and we were getting married, and I got with you, and we got married, and I married you after you ate somebody, you know, whole booty. So let's not talk about WAP and what happened before then, okay? Don't make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't make it seem like I didn't put up with a lot. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've been so gracious to her and, you know, I have been giving grace and she's a da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ta-da wop. No, baby. Don't do that. We have given grace to each other. Last night, for that 10 seconds that I posted, and now that it's a frenzy today. But the simple fact of the matter is that I tried to call you and I tried to talk to you, and you were so nasty to me. And at the end of the conversation, you're going to tell me to go take my meds. Something that nobody else in the world knew, and something that you tried to weaponize against me. Are you saying that people who take mental medication or anxiety medication, they are not stable? I would hate for you to say that as a lawyer. Don't do that. The fact of the matter is, I only came back to say this. I'm not delusional. I am not crazy. I don't have to throw myself on a man. And yes, we have been estranged for 6 months, and everything was just final on Friday. And I hate that everybody is making it seem like I am crashing out over this person, and I'm not. I went ham simply because of your disrespect. And the truth is, I should have gone ham a long time ago. And I didn't because, and I'm sure that people have been here before when you're in love with a person who aren't in love with you back. And that was my case, but I didn't realize it until Turks and Caicos. I had no idea until Turks and Caicos. I knew that we had problems. I knew that, things wasn't working, but I always thought that we loved each other because we always said that we did. I have to start loving me. And clearly, all the work that I'm doing, I'm definitely skipping over loving me because I felt like I loved you and I loved what we could have been and what we were more than myself. And I am so sorry, to everybody out there that I, put out this post last night. I was praying to God that it didn't go viral. I was praying to God that it didn't, that nobody caught it. I was, praying to God because I knew that, it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. It was an emotional thing. But I mean, sometimes when you have been disrespected to the level that I have been disrespected from this situation, much.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to say this. She did try. I got to give it to her. But this man has been dragging her by her hair, in her chain, in her hat for a year or two now. So when Carlos Keys sat down and talked to him and said some things, I was very questionable because I was like, oh, okay. He has a type. He got a type. JR has a type. She brought JR that chain for his birthday. I think she got him another one. Yeah, she did. And she tried to make it work. I don't know why. She should have ran for the hills like Evelyn ran for the hills. But she tried to make it work. This man sat with her enemy, Tommy, knowing they don't get along after she dragged that woman on the internet and called her one of the talentless sisters and clapped her booty cheeks. Ain't no telling who all he been dealing with. It's no telling, besides Tamar. Her worst mistake was marrying him that quick. Like she said the day after. It has been some disrespect. Everybody's been talking about it because everybody's been seeing it. And then and to be honest, that's not the first man that sat there and said she on some medication. The African man said that. The Nigerian man. He said that. He did. We not going like he did not talk about it. I feel like she wanted it to work. It had to work in her eyes. I'm a little disappointed in her because Tamar was on a level herself journey. Tamar was doing fine. Tamar was going out. Tamar was putting out music. Tamar was doing a lot. Tamar was focused on Tamar and Logan and her sisters. Like, she had a lot going for herself. And it's like ever since this man came under her and into her shadow, he's just been an interview vampire and a player. I mean, you could tell that, he wanted to be with the man with the swag. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. I think JR does a lot of get back with Tamar. I noticed that. Like if she do something he don't like. He tried to get back at her, and it's really distasteful how he tried to do it. He is very, 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 very petty, and a lot of people are kind of getting tired of it. I really wonder what her sisters have to say about it. I know they're like she grown, she got to do it on her own, but I know they really feel some type of way, and they probably don't like him. Herself. So, I mean, that's understandable. And I get it. So, I just wish her nothing but the best. I know she won't love again, but maybe Vince was your man, girl. Oh, and then her ex-husband coming out. Child, first of all, the first husband Now we know damn well. And you know what? He know what he did to that girl. Want to sit here and wait 20, 30 years later. Baby, you late. Really late. Now let's move on to should have talents and giving people platforms of non-talentless. You know, I knew that Ice Spice was full of crap and she got a lot of mouth. But she's scary. Because when Lotto popped up, she had all that mouth for Lotto. Ain't busted great. And it's very funny how she's fallen. Okay, she fell out with Nicki. She fell out with Cardi. And Cardi never really cared for her. She fell out with Lotto. Well, Lotto said she didn't know who she was. We don't know. She was doing a little beefing with Lotto. Now she's trying to beef with Cardi. I don't know how that's going to work. She fell out with her best friend. Right? She fell out with her. She leaked all the information. And now she fell out with Cleopatra, who she was using. I'm going to play a little bit what Cleopatra had to say. And then I'm going to piggyback on everything that she had to say. I ain't had no space, y'all. I'm trying here. So we're going to go with Cleo. It's a 29-second clip, but I'm going to piggyback with the rest of it and downplay everything, okay?
It's very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York.
Now, her and Cleo been hanging together. Cleo said she never supported her music. She knew around the time that she asked her, that's when the girl, the ex-best friend, was coming out. She had warned Cleo at the time. Cleo didn't want to listen, okay? So Cleo basically said him was like, hey, she asked me to come on this tour with her. She said she got me. It wasn't enough for me to bring, basically, you know, for her to bring her hairstylist and all the other people. So Cleo said that she got there. She had about, Ice Spice had 10 bags. She had a big bag, and she was like, can security get my bag? And she was like, no, we can't do that right now. Now, she done told Ice Spice that, Ice Spice done told Cleo that she got her, you know, don't worry about the room, don't worry about the food. Well, Ice Spice most definitely didn't tell James. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get into that in a minute. And I feel like a lot of people feel like James is part of the problem. I do too. I'm gonna tell you why I do too. He's very, very cocky. Like this is why I feel like she's an industry plant. She ain't got no grind. And I'm just keeping it real, and he know it. He know it, but he making whatever off of her. So, okay, so Cleo got there. You know, Ice Spice taking a shower. She asked her, and she was like, well, he really just worked for me, da da da, which is true. She got a point. And she was like, he worked a flat rate. But she said, what's the flat rate? I can give you the money, whatever you need. And she was like, no, he worked for me. He don't work for you. So I guess the girl got an issue. And she said that Cleo was actually acting. Cleo told Ice Spice she was acting weird. So we get down to it. She acted like she didn't want her in the dressing room shot. She didn't want her on the bed with her on the tour. So then she put her on the tour bus with the makeup artist and the hairstylist. They would get food. Cleo did not eat one moment. And then she said she wanted chicken salad. They said that it wasn't enough for the budget for Cleo. Come to find out, when they went somewhere close to California, I believe, Cleo stayed on tour. She did her thing, whatever. Making a long story short, but close to time, and they was out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody else went to eat except for Cleo, the hairstylist and the makeup artist, because Ice Spice felt like, okay, when you want to parlay with her, you don't get food. That's the worst thing you can do to somebody. I don't care what and that's why I never liked her. You don't take the food out nobody's mouth, baby. I don't care what you do. I don't even damn. You don't never take food out of somebody's mouth because that food can be taken out of yours. That is I never liked the Ice Spice. She just got a mean spirit. So Cleo said that she felt like she was evil. She went home. Make a long story short, they're not friends anymore. Cleo felt like she was using her because of the girl, right? So I knew this was coming. Now, she showed the text messages of her and went out in the front. She said, when did it get friendless? That's what I guess Ice Spice said. And she said, It's something she say, now I'm a bum, oh, ish, FMA on mount. Bum, yes, crying about a hotel room. You the dumbest the Lord has ever put on this earth. Wasn't nobody complaining about a hotel room. That's the only thing you see out of everything. Basically, Cleo was like, she have her label paying for a hotel room because she was in the elevator with Ice Spice. This is where it just boils down to. She say, so you're not gonna get your own hotel room because she wanted to be with Riot. Riot is her producing boyfriend. I don't see how you shit with you. So then they go on a Twitter war. Okay. Oh, before we get to the Twitter war, hold on. This is what Ice Spice had to say.
1,000 listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled, like you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too. Like that's so crazy to me. Like how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked, trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags. So fuck it. But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me.
Now, she said the girl was a vacuum. She sat down at the table and they went out to eat. It was eating like a vacuum, right? So Cleopatra took it to Twitter. She say, but you were shaking on the bus thinking sent people to get you jumped. Whole time was a lady and her kid just trying to get an autograph, like help. Who the F told you to start with that lady anyways? Nobody. You picked with her. Now you scared. So she's talking about Cardi B. She basically security was for Cardi B because she felt like Cardi B was gonna send somebody to jump her, which I don't know why she would think that. Like I don't know why she would think Cardi B would get somebody to fight her. Because Cardi B never, after that issue that she had, Cardi B had the girl post, Ice Spice post a picture of them together in like a dummy she posted. So I don't know why she felt like she was going to get beat up by Cardi B. So Cleopatra say, imagine being called big by someone that was just big. I'm going to bed, bro. Oh, Zip It got y'all gas and fat phobia now? Bed. So the reason why she's saying, hey, Ice Spice is losing weight because she's on the Zip It. Now, Ice Spice took to say some tweets. We're going to get it to James in a minute. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. Okay. And she said, what do y'all think I should have today? Should I have salad, chicken salad, or should I have a pasta like a vacuum? And she had the question. So what James said was very I don't know. James is weird. So they said a former CCA tour agent here. James and his teams are 1,000% in the right. As an artist, is understood. You pay your own expenses unless you are contractually offered to have them paid for. I've never heard a headliner covering all openers expenses. That's crazy. If another big artist another bigger artist hit my client and says come on tour with him with 1 day to prepare. As the manager, I would advise my clients this is risky. I would then connect with the other artist management and agent immediately to advance logistics to see if it makes sense to avoid hiccups. 2 artists can't speak on logistics and businesses, but your girl did. And agreed on the same day. Proper representation, thoroughly talked through. Management need to properly advise their client and get ahead of any potential hiccups. I'm not allowing my client to get on the road without advancing it. Okay, so that's what's said. And then a guy named Capella Gray said he got invited for the tour. He paid for his bus, did everything he had to do because it was an opportunity. Here is my thing. First of all, James, you need to talk to Ice Spice because obviously she just invited her friends just to clear this mess up. And y'all knew what y'all were doing. Y'all knew what y'all were doing. Like Cleo said, you could have called her management, her record label. They could have got things squared away. Like her management said, why you didn't make a phone call? We could have did this and that. Their team could have had have a talk about it, come up with the money, Okay, well, how much are the hotels? How much is the food? What's going to be this and that? She does have to eat. Let's get her a bus. They would have did all of that. But because she was being a good friend and you taking it as giving her an opportunity, she really didn't give her an opportunity. Ice Spice really gave her this opportunity to sit here and to make herself look great. I'm not a bad friend. I'm a great friend. I told y'all she want to be Nicki Minaj, and she feels like she's bigger than Nicki Minaj because remember, Nicki Minaj used to give the girls opportunities, but Nicki Minaj wasn't that way. Okay? You got your crown snatched off Ice Spice from coming to Princess, and you still feel like you is. You're not. Then on top of that, this the tea. So somebody said, remember that she picked on Cardi B saying, "Oh, when I look more Dominican and blacker than you," and a lot of people like, I don't see that. Your daughter put you in this, telling people you're Nigerian and telling Cleo to go back up her lie. Her dad said, "We took an ancestry test, you effing moron." At Cleopatra, I and Cleopatra met twice in the Greenwood. We barely spoke. Who said I'm Hispanic? Cleopatra said her father is a Hispanic man. I seen him on tour. So Ice Spice been capping the whole time like she doing with this wig. I don't like Ice Spice because she has a nasty. I feel like Ice Spice is very big headish, and I've never liked her because I felt like for her to tell Cleo, "Oh, everybody's putting in the grind and you're not." Ice Spice, you really didn't grind to get here. If it wasn't, I'm gonna keep it honest. If it wasn't for Nicki putting you on the track, taking your offer to be put on that track, and really Nicki's the Barbie girl world. If it wasn't for Nicki Minaj on that Barbie world track, it would have went down the trash. If your name wasn't attached to Nicki and you got her fans and you got the formula with this new hairdo and new clothes while your cheeks is always out and I'm about to see your butt bleach booty hole, it would have went to trash because now you're trying to get the sexy rate. You don't know who you want to be. It would have went to trash. The music's not that great. If Nicki Minaj didn't help write for you, because she wrote for JT, so I knew she wrote for you. The music, it's not that great. I have to give it. I have to give it to her. Nicki Minaj made this girl more than what she is. And she's not even her artist. I'm sorry. I can't give her the credit. The music is trash. It's catchy, but it get annoying after a while. I feel like Cleo need to do her big one. The friendship over. Now she's competition. And Cleo, you need to knock. She's trying to come for Cardi's spot or come from Megan's spot, Cardi's spot, because everybody say Megan kind of 3 and Cardi's a 3 in some cases. She's coming for that top 3 spot. Cleo, if I was you, I'll run over and take that spot. I'll knock off the board. Her attitude, I've seen a lot of people comments was like, Ice Spice not gonna last long. And I agree because I feel like Ice Spice too big headed and somebody's gonna knock her down. And I feel like, Cardi been working on this album. I've been seeing Cardi in the studio on her story. Cardi's coming. She's finna respond. You already behind with security. I wonder if you gonna hide when this song come out, cause Cardi finna latch into you. Ice Spice can talk a lot of junk, but she just can't back it up. You can have a mouth, but your mouth ain't gonna keep you from everything else. You're not that equipped to me. I'm sorry, I just hate to say it. So that's what I have to say about that. And before I go, I'm not gonna go yet, y'all, because we still on the Brianna thing. Back to Brianna. So Upper, I need somebody to tag her. She said, I follow Upper on Facebook. And I meant to share this while we was talking about Brianna, but Upper, baby. So, she said, filing contempt on your ex-husband because of social media, but not pressing charges on your boyfriend after he punched your son, Choke the spit on you is very nasty work. It sure is. I want to get back to that because I want to talk about this. As far as friendships, I want to talk about her, and I want to talk about we're gonna talk about Ice Spice too. We're gonna talk about the friendships her between her, Ice Spice, and Cleo. How her and Ice Spice have treated their friends, and this is a great opportunity. And I really want us to say this to the young ladies if there are listening, and women of age and younger and older. You have to be careful of your friends. This is why I tell y'all we can't believe every woman because of the Me Too movement. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. We can't believe every woman. Um, the reason I say that because, and I've said this about her before, and I'm gonna say it again. I want you to remember, and I've everything that a person says is true. We're gonna start with Brianna, and then we're gonna jump into Ice Spice as well, and we're gonna all have it come together. So stay with me. Brianna is male centered. I'm feeling like a lot of women who don't mind having a man and having a husband or boyfriend, long term relationship, don't mind having that and also having someone to support them and they support them as well. Like they support each other. Um, Different women bring out different things in a man, okay? So if I sit here and I bash my man okay, we're gonna take Peach for example too. Peach only come on here when it's close to the 21st. You know that having drama makes great money. You know what I'm saying? She'll pitch in. She'll say something about what she don't like. She'll dog walk them, dog trash them, okay? Kings or queens, right? But what if these men got with women who change the narrative, right? So that's all they're getting. They're going to feel like they're attacked. It's going to bring toxicity into the relationship. They're going to want to step out. They're going to want to have their fire next to themselves. They're going to think about stepping out because they're tired of, you bring out different things. You drama, that's what you get. Okay. Besides a woman who can sit here, encourage her man, let him know it's okay to fall, make money with her man. He's not center of the social media with her man, right? So women who are men crazy, and I see somebody say this so true. Women who are men crazy are the worst friends. Here you go. You got Bree, and you also have, we just talked about it. Where is that picture? Ice Spice. She's crazy over Riot. Riot produced her tracks. Nobody else produced her tracks. She's a shitty friend. From what Cleo say, Riot didn't even want her on the bus. When she went to see Riot in another state with tour he had going on, she left mad because he pissed her off. A bad friend. Because their world revolves around a man. So as women, we have to have discernment of who we believe and when it comes to picking our friends. Excuse me. You got this one over here telling her friend, oh, you would be nothing. Girl, you ain't this and that if it wasn't for me. And Ice Spice just said the same damn thing to Cleopatra. Oh, you only got 10,000 followers. I just gave you an opportunity. Like, these women are disgusting. And you still, and her supporters, Brianna supporters, she sat here and I watched her block them off another phone. Off another phone. She didn't block them. One lady was like, why you just won't tell what happened? We the fans want to know. Oh, you don't need to know. Then one person like, oh, I want to see your belly. I want to see. She didn't want to show that stomach. My thing is this. What is there to hide? Like, why do you, these are your supporters that's paying your bills. These are your supporters that gave you a baby shower. These are your supporters that love you and made community pages about you. Why are you blocking them? But baby, I'm gonna tell you something about them comments. Them comments had me in shells. Oh, baby. Honey, y'all, I'm finna keep it a buck. Little Truth fans, the little Truth supporters, y'all been doing y'all big one over there. Oh, you need to apologize to the Truth. Oh, well, you talk about him. Don't you owe him an apology? Why that man beat on you? Oh, baby, it was brutal that morning. I was like, dang, like, and she allotted it was 7:39. I don't know. I guess she had our time because I'm in Texas. When I watched it, it was 7:39. So I don't know if she has the Texas time because Texas is behind Atlanta. Atlanta, it was 8. So I don't know where she gets 7:39 because I was on my way home when I was watching her. So I guess she looked on her thing and had like the Texas time. I don't know why. But it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. Like they went in there, they bashed her. She was blocking people, talking about you look like that. And then it's women who are older. And Ayana didn't lie when she said you talk about older people. She do that. Let me tell you something. I've been on this earth going on 36 years. I ain't scared to say it. I don't mind to say I'm almost 40. I love it. Because let me tell you something, we black, we still gonna look good. And if you take care of your body, you still gonna look good. The matter of your race don't matter. When you hit 30, your friends and the people you grew up with, half of them, I say 20 to 50%, are no longer here. They've gone on to glory. So you get older and you hit the point to where you've reached the age of, oh my God, I grew up with this person deceased, or I grew up with this person, they're unalive. You reach that, right? It used to be where you hit 50 or whatever. No, baby, it'll hit now for our kids, it's hitting at 14 to 30. They're losing their people they grew up with, their friends. You should be blessed to wake up to be a year older every day. You should never pick on nobody and say, oh, you older, you should know better. You should know better too. If you're not learning, what are you doing? So for people to keep saying, oh, this and that, baby, I see women that are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s look good, living better than me. And every day I pray to God and say, I want to hit that age because if that's what I got for it to look to, God, bring it on. I want it. Ain't nobody, she's near 35. I don't know why she's trying to pop out more kids and she's about finished. That's what pissed me off with her. That last one just hit what, 5? What? Them other ones finna graduate? Oh, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. And see, that's what I'm seeing with women of standards. Women now, she has to, she's the woman that has to give her body to somebody and board their kids because she don't want them to be gone too long to have something to remember because they leave so quick. And women now of standard are saying, hell no, I won't do. And it sucks because she's just getting to the breaking point of her life where she's starting to get it together more. But you gave a man that you in love with seeds and he's not there to rub your feet, to rub your back, go get you your cravings, go to the doctor's office. You in the hospital, he ain't even pop up. Oh yeah, she's in the hospital, stressed out. He ain't pop up. He ain't call her. He ain't rush to say, man, you okay? How are my babies? I hope you good. I need you to be healthy for my babies. None of that. Ladies, don't marry somebody to get married like this one. Don't just marry somebody because society is telling you to marry them. Don't marry a darn lawyer either. Don't rush nothing like The divorce rate is high for stuff like this. Women like her. And men like this. Oh, and men like this. So to all, if I got any young people watching, please, I don't care if society tell you, oh, you 30. Why you ain't married? You should be married. Have more. No, you don't have to do that. Now they're saying, oh, that's evil. That's not of God. How that's not? When you got men spending thousands of dollars on other females in their extracurricular activities. When you got men out here doing trades and scamming for money and talking about they got $1 million, like, why would I put myself in that? Why? And telling you, oh, I gotta pay $250,000 for some crime I did, but it's really 12,000. Then you get females like this. Oh, I'm the crap. I got a man, girl, please. And downing this young woman like it's crazy. And then men, young boys. I want y'all to be careful with women like this. Just because she love you don't mean she'll trap you with a baby. That man don't even want no baby with her. And she around here sitting here looking miserable. Miserable. She treated friends like crap. She walking around carrying burdens. This man done dropped the load in her and said, oh, what? I gotta go. Like, no. So, y'all just use y'all discernment. Bree have the ones that got blocked out of her comment. Y'all need to ask for y'all money back. I'm sorry. She wouldn't get nothing out of me. She wouldn't get a dime. Brianna would not get it. I don't care. Gifts, baby clothes, whatever I brought to ship, I want my money back. So, y'all, I'm going to go. I'm going to end it here. It was a nice little live. I wish a lot of people comment, tell me their thoughts. But I'll let y'all comment in the comment section. I want y'all to be careful. I want y'all to talk to your babies, talk to your kids, and let them know what type of women and men are out here. Because growing up for us is totally different. It wasn't that easy, but I'm learning now. Even if you grow up with them, they're trash. Okay, they're trash. It's just trash. I'm not saying it's trash for everybody. It's not, but it's slim pickings out here now because it's crazy. Be careful with your friends. Don't sit here and take up for women because that's your friend. If you know your friend sending you red flags and it's looking like Six Flags and Universal Studios and Disney World, you need to cut them off. If your friend feel like you using them and you jealous of them, you need to cut them off. Because let me tell you something. That ain't a friend. So I'm glad Ayana went and left that girl where she was. Be mindful, be cautious out here. Oh, do not forget September 27th. Please, y'all be commenting under here. I want to hear y'all paranormal stories. I'm going to share something special about myself. I did share my paranormal activity. If you want to see what happened to me Saturday night, go on my TikTok. Okay, it is my name. That's the name. I got a scary story up. Go on and watch it. But please, if y'all been in a haunted house, your house is haunted, you felt like you done. Let me know if you heard scary stories growing up from your grandparents, your uncle, and your grandmother, whoever. Send them to me. I want to read them, and I'm gonna go live, and then I'm gonna do a video. But I will be doing one about myself, and I do want you guys to know about me, and I'm gonna do that on my birthday before the concert. So I hope you guys enjoy this live. I am going to go to bed. I got to work tonight. I'm going to keep the videos coming. Keep supporting. Whatever new details I get, y'all going to have. But please send them scary stories in. I want to read it. We're going to listen, put the kids to bed. Before you listen to the scary story and watch the scary videos, please put your headphones in. I don't care if you got the cheap ones, whatever. I want to hear your scary stories. I don't care if they were like, the Caribbean stories, whatever, because I know I have people all around the world that have watched me. Send me your stories. Halloween is coming up and I'm ready for it. We is gonna pray before that. But send me your stories. I love you guys. Bye. Enjoy your Sunday. Eat good. You know, you have some good food, you need it from me. Good night, y'all.